rivalry around the NBA. The Denver Nuggets coming in. You can feel the juice in this building as the starting hires are officials, and we are underway in the third of four. The opening tip, and look for their first victory over the Thunder this season. Here is Jokic, handed off for Murray, who was a question mark after sustaining an ankle injury in their last game. He finds Jokic for the opening two.
Wow, that could have been an and-one. They grabbed on the patented two-man game, Jamal Murray.
And Austin, no surprise to see Denver go inside early. With this front court decimated for OKC, they're going to have to rebound, but it will...
They're going to get Aaron Gordon an early touch, who returned last game, still looking for his rhythm, but a nice find again to the three-time MVP.
For the big fella this time. Usually he's the guy operating and setting everybody up.
SGA to his spot for a deuce.
That's what he does. I mean, #1 in the NBA with a mid-range percentage, the 53% on those shots on the year.
And they say it's a lost art, huh?
Well, not for him.
With him.
He's averaging nearly 32 points per game. Christian Brown can't hit. Offensive rebound. There's Gordon, who can't stick it back. Jokic got a hand on it. SGA tracks it down. Gilgeous-Alexander in the open court. No numbers will slow it down. The trailer's Jalen Williams. His three is good.
Jalen Williams has been feeling it. 3 games since he didn't score it, doubting 44% from 3. Stepping into that trail and cashing out.
Gordon thought he got hit, and he did. They're going to call it on the ground against Cason Wallace. Gordon can't believe it.
These are the calls that I always am confused about.
What are you talking about?
He's clearly going up for a three, as you can see, as you can hear Valanciunas.
Going to the free throw line. The one thing that he mentioned about returning from the injury after missing 17 straight games with a hamstring that he retweaked offensive rebounds like we saw in this possession.
There's a lot of it's just a trust thing, trusting his rhythm, trusting his feel, and come to Denver and really just hone out a role that he has started.
They can mess with you mentally because you just do common everyday things, and they lead to an...
Especially when your game's so reliant on your athletic ability, you know what I mean? It's not like a guy that plays with 2 feet on the floor.
They're going at Gordon early, and they're going to count it, plus the foul. AG with the and one.
That was a nasty...
2 minutes into this game.
Austin, how much of the weight room was that on that holdoff of SGA?
Fullback.
Oh my goodness.
So Wallace staying in the game with the 2 early fouls. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Around the horn, knocked out of bounds. Nice hands by Johnson. 9-5 start for Denver. Last game against the Knicks, losing by 39. He knew this fast start was imminent, but they've got that guy to settle it down. And one opportunity for SGA.
Just a ridiculous shot right there. I mean, Christian Brown is right there.
In person, I mean, the pace he plays at, he just plays like he's on the court by himself.
Yeah, I'm getting 25 or 30 tonight, and that's what he does. Every time he plays, he's putting up numbers.
He can make it his 126th consecutive 20-point game tonight if he can reach it. Ahead for SGA. Attack to the rim. Spray it out. Joe's three. And the rebound to Gordon. Murray. They're just glad to see him out there. David Edelman said this is the toughest guy he's been around. Jokic had it knocked away. Saved by Wallace into the hands of Johnson. Set the feet. Gordon's three. Money.
There you go. Got that feel.
And Aaron Gordon, it's early around the rim, it's making a play for somebody else, and then you get a transition 3 and you knock it down. But he got himself into the game and into some rhythm early.
Absolutely.
Jalen Williams' response. Just off the mark. They were blistering from 3 the other night. And in the first matchup on February 1st in Denver against the Nuggets. Bully ball again for Gordon. Oh, that was unorthodox.
Yeah, that's just a big dog.
Do that against these OKC guards. They can really guard in the painted area. What a start for Aaron Gordon.
He's got the last 10 for Denver. Gordon misfires. Well, he said he was going to get to the gym earlier today to make sure he was fully warm. Oh, he's hot. Forget warm. He's scorching. 13 for Gordon.
Okay.
17-8 start. He's got the last 13 for Denver. Last 13 for the Nuggets as they've taken a 9-point lead.
We talked rhythm. I don't think that's the case anymore.
No. Wallace couldn't finish.
Mark Dagnall talking about in that last huddle about just that they don't have the personnel on the floor to gamble. Have to stay straight up, have to stay to the game plan. You go through the passing lanes a couple times, and all of a sudden you've got guys going to the rim, and they don't have guys to contest it tonight.
See that turnaround?
Oh.
That was early in the shot clock.
Yes, it was. Let's not forget that Denver got off to a 13-4 start against the Knicks the other night. Ended up being down by 40 plus, but a 10-0 run here. Joe trying to find some space, 4 to shoot. Williams is going to have to force one. Johnson all over him. Williams got it off. Comes up short. Jokic.
From Aaron Gordon just staying down in a stance and containing Isaiah Joe.
Nice lob inside. It's Gordon in traffic, and he's fouled. They will not count that putback, but it should be 2 more free throws for AG.
Down there.
You know, I'm pretty envious that you could have a guy in Aaron Gordon miss all this time, and they're like, well, he's got to find his rhythm. And after one game that's bad, it's like, well, the rhythm has been found. This has been an impressive start.
Finally back after 6 weeks on the shelf. Had an injury with the abdomen, and then actually had a setback with an ankle as he was working his way back to points per game in year number 2 in the NBA.
I mean, you're talking about one of the most improved players in this league, Noah. So to get him back, huge for OKC. It's honestly, though, been incredible. And I think Denver has dealt with this as well, that as guys have been in and out of the lineup, it just hasn't mattered. He can give you 15. You look at the way Jared McCain has played here since coming over from Philadelphia.
Like a mini Isaiah Joe in the sense that he shoots so well, his gravity is pretty impressive, but he also understands what else he can affect with his movement. It fits into this offense seamlessly as Gordon got it up, and we'll get 2 more free throws. They are featuring Gordon in this first quarter.
Austin, you know, Nicola's doing a great job, as he does, of just putting himself in position where he's drawing his man out.
Robbie, was that you screaming?
He's got 2 more.
I just figured DeMar DeRozan's daughter somehow got in there.
He restrained himself there.
He's got 2 more, by the way. I told you, I've got 3
next. Is it the kid next to you?
Yeah, he's 12, but I'll get him kicked out, no problem. I've gotten kids kicked out of here before. It's not the first time I'll play the first.
SGA took it. Dort sets the feet. Pure on the three.
They needed one of those from 3 for Lou Dort over the last 6 games. If they're going to help out on the dribble drive, they're going to need to make some shots from the perimeter.
Steal, Mitchell to the rim, and he's back.
Turnovers, making this a fast-paced game. Getting Nicola up and down.
Murray right back at you.
Well, Austin, that's the thing that impacted the Denver Nuggets in any way. They have not been able to force turnovers until that last one.
SGA, mid-range assassin.
He just gets to wherever he's touched on the 2-pointer is something like I've never seen.
And it's amazing, Austin, and a shot that is so discouraged now for him to shoot it in such an efficient manner.
The physicality, Murray through the contact is money.
And he's another one. You know, we talk about mid-range jump shots. He's one of the more skilled 3-level players in our game.
Dort, attack on Jokic. Those two, the history from a week and a half ago, and Jokic.
He doesn't take a whole lot of those. A lot of it's at the rim and from 3.
That's why.
Here's the matchup on the other end. Mark Daigneault said, not going to be a steady diet of defense. What a finish. Aaron Gordon.
Wow.
He can do no wrong in this opening quarter. Jokic with a dime. Gordon. Quarter this season for the Denver Nuggets. Robbie, what'd you get coming out of that first quarter huddle?
Well, it was all about the response. He preached to his team, Mark Daigneault did, about being solid. He also mentioned they've got to rebound. That's obvious with the guys they've got out.
As we begin this second quarter, an early foul called against Jonas Valanciunas in his first action, and Lou Dort rips the cords on the 3.
Just a great read, though, from AJ. Set the table.
Man, we're going way under Bruce Brown.
Hardaway got hot at the end of the first quarter. Hook it inside. Valanciunas, that's what he does.
Great patience by Valanciunas, keeping that ball touch.
But that's one where if you got the tag, you better meet him high, or else you are way too late at that point.
Denver shooting 60% from the floor, 5 of 8 from three-point territory. On the drive, Gordon. He goes right through Isaiah Joe, then threw it to no man's land. He thought Valanciunas was waiting for it, and it sails out of bounds.
Comes to what they're willing to give up with so much offense on the floor and so much attention on Shea. Those are usually the guys.
Turning back the clock. He'll get 2 free throws.
Hey, Timmy. And Timmy's my age, so
Free throw incoming here for Hardaway. The Nuggets' 10th free throw attempt already. Just over a minute gone in this second quarter, but he's empty. AJ Mitchell, what a first quarter. Mitchell already off the bench with 10 points. That one off the mark for Dort.
You see, I'm not saying you leave him open because Dort's actually a capable 3-point shooter, as he's proven, but you got to give up something. That's it.
That's a turnover. Valanciunas couldn't handle it. High screen from Valanciunas on Hardaway. Working on Isaiah Joe. Step away for 2.
And that's high-level offense right there, because that was good defense by
Joe. Pump. Stop on a dime, step back three, bullseye!
And that's OKC's like 8th guy drilling a 23-footer.
Over 41% from three on the season. Above 40 on his career.
Watch this midi.
There it is. Doesn't go down.
Guards that get into the body, knocking these defenders back, but not overdoing it. They all have that feel for it.
Joe thought about it. Now he'll drive. Float game for two.
I love Isaiah Joe's game. He just comes in here and he hoops.
Doesn't show any confidence, does he?
OKC back up one. Valanciunas hounded by Williams. Little shimmy get Alphonse. 7 to shoot now for Gordon. Had the big first quarter with 19 points. Cross, Dort stays in front. Gordon lost the ball, but a foul is called on Lou Dort, who is frustrated with a whistle.
4 straight years of 40% or better from three. What a piece for this Oklahoma City bench.
Murray, that is strong to the hole.
And that's, I mean, what a physical game. I know it's not the playoffs, but it feels like it with the physicality.
Mitchell's three, connects.
Man, this dude is high level. This is a high-level guard
he has to work with. When you look at who's out tonight, and they just, it's business as usual.
Yeah, it is. They just replace, don't they?
And just a miscommunication there for Denver's pick-and-roll defense.
Mitchell again, way off that time. While that wasn't a turnover, OKC had overtime defeat. And now here we are in the third of 4 meetings between these two teams. They'll do it again in April before the playoffs begin, and then maybe a playoff series. Jamal Murray stays on the floor. Jokic stays on the bench. 6 to shoot now for Murray. The spin and can't hit.
Beautiful move. Great rebound.
Gutted this out. Like Jamal Murray, questionable, but there was really never a doubt he was going to play.
Might have been deflected up top, and Mitchell doesn't even act like
He
first.
came out the gate just too good.
That's just something, just getting that rhythm, that feel, getting his legs under him.
He's got 13 off the bench already on 6 of 10. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s got
Bruce,
10.
Bruce has got to shoot that.
Bruce Brown missed it, but they're going to keep it here. Loose ball foul. Kenrich Williams.
He's saying it's Valanciunas pushed him. It's a domino effect, eh?
It's the
guys are very unaware of whether they're fouling or not.
But there was no lying when you guys played, right?
Well, me and Austin were some of the honest players.
Yeah, you guys were honest A's out there.
I definitely wasn't.
Respect the 8 to shoot here. Brown gets it in for Gordon. Valanciunas with 5 on the clock. Murray comes circling around. 2 to shoot. Murray's going to have to hoist. And it's well short. Shot clock violation.
Boy, really good defensive possession. It starts with Lou Dort and the tone he sets, being physical with it.
7.5 to play in this first half. Oklahoma City 51% from the floor, set of 19 from 3. Denver 55% from the floor, just 5 of 9 from three-point territory. Mitchell got caught, got the bump and the bucket.
Man, I mean, they fully are. The offense is going through him. I mean, it's his unit.
But just an.
This dude's got 15 points in 12 minutes off the bench in his first game back in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Critical piece. Now coming off that injury, missing 20 games, and looking like the player he's been all year, one of the most improved players in the NBA. Floater short for Murray.
See, if I was Jamal, I would have tried to sell that. They just gave the same call to AJ. The little contact down there.
Pulled the chair there.
Mitchell pump, drive, float, over the top, comes up short. We're not even midway through this second quarter. It feels like it's been an entire game of physicality.
Definitely from a physical point, right?
Whoa, Gordon threw it up near the rim. Aaron Wiggins on the floor, along with Isaiah Joe. A couple of snipers on the outside, along with Kenrich Williams. The grit to get to the bucket, no. Tipped around Valanciunas, a 5 on Brown. Hardaway, quick trigger, comes up short.
Air kind of puffing and puffing right now. It's been a track meet the past couple of minutes, especially with him.
Dort puts the head down, and a foul's called on Hardaway.
Those are the ones. I understand this physicality, but if the player has...
It's Jonas Valanciunas, right? Like, you know, when that happens, these OKC guards are going to be aggressive.
For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. You can also catch the Spurs and the Knicks out in LA on Peacock tonight. Just past the midway point of the second quarter, Jokic and SGA back out there for their respective teams. Deep 3, it's Murray. Too strong, and the rebound goes to Jalen Williams. In this first half for OKC, last time they went a full half without turning the ball over. March 8th, 2014 against Sacramento. SGA makes it home.
He's just got that thing on. Sun his legs or use his size and spin off you, go glass. He is so efficient what he wants to do.
Jokic can't hit on the three.
That angle, almost baseline. I mean, his touch on that midi is just...
Jalen Williams catches it.
What a pass by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got it the floor tonight, Robbie, doesn't he?
Man, he really does.
10 assists now for OKC, 5 of them coming from the MVP. 10 to shoot for Murray off the screen. He got Wiggins on his hip for another tough bucket.
Talk about a tough basket. 2 Canadian
Range assassins and watching these guys.
Now it's this guy's turn.
He almost went up with that just to try something.
Half the shot clock gone for SGA against Christian Brown. Step away. Williams pump. Jones bit. Williams floated it up short. The contact was coming.
Couldn't believe they called that.
To Austin's point, it feels like Dort has at least one of those every game. But Brown gets it right back. First turnover of this first half for OKC. Got the bump, and he'll get 2 free throws.
Yes, he did. He went and got that back, didn't he? That's what you do. You don't hold
in Oklahoma City.
You might need to, yeah.
Christian Brown, and the free throw struggle is starting to go.
Well, yeah, that too. If I had one more promo about Ted, I swear. But no, Christian Brown, he's got a big contract.
Obviously, Tim Hardaway kind of got away from him a couple times, and Aaron Gordon maybe a bit of a product of some of the guys they're missing. But for SGA, what a first half he had. He's on triple-double watch. And then I asked Coach Dagnall if he was surprised that A.J. Mitchell has done what he does. He goes, absolutely not. That dude is a beast, and he's absolutely right.
Dort comes up floor after just 5 minutes in the opening half because of 3 fouls. Murray, no. Gordon, yes.
Man, oh man, I talked about, I ran into him right before the half. I go, man, that's a big man. To see him active off the glass, he scores in a variety of ways.
Well, OKC did a good job rebounding the ball outside of a couple plays. We'll see if that can continue on here in the second half.
Jalen Williams continues to line.
With a ton of confidence from the perimeter. That's his 5th 3 of the game.
SGA is going to be called for the foul on the floor. It's over a minute.
Possibly. He's holding that finger. Sometimes that can happen. Maybe they need a little pop back in. Who knows?
Gordon
Hopefully he
follow.
gets back on the court.
No, 3 chances, don't go down. So Hardaway for Cam Johnson, and that's going to be a trip in the open court as SGA draws the contact. It's going to be Christian Brown. He's 3 points away from tying Wilt Chamberlain for consecutive 20-point games.
They're just daring other guys to beat him.
I mean, I told you.
They win that one.
Dort's had room all night. I mean, they're letting him shoot.
And now it's Jokic against Dort. Had it stripped. Looked like it might have gone off Jokic. Instead, it's going to be Denver ball. Now they're going to confer as Matt Myers will talk to Mark Davis. And they'll
do a great job of keeping that ball high.
Brought it down.
Brought it down.
Isaiah Joe for 3.
What a rainbow.
That's one of those plays, roll and replace. Be in good business a lot of the time. He can really shoot the rock.
Hardaway has the response.
Yeah, soaking that guy right there. He's a dead eye. Anything you can do.
For THJ off the bench. Dort thought about it. Williams will take. Can't make. Long rebound goes to Brown.
That's one of those as a player you get back and you run by him. There you go. Be yourself.
The old will live.
Jokic, too easy.
Best touch in the league right there, man. It's like a night.
Austin that he's going to try to assert himself. 11 points now, but they're going to need him to get his own offense.
Man, they're giving Dort so much room.
Wallace, jab, drive. Oh, he lost Jokic. Looking for cutters. Dort, 5 to shoot. Just gave it right to Gordon.
Great defense by AG there.
Murray filling the lane. Had it blocked inside. Got it back. Hardaway again. Long rebound into the hands of Gordon. Reload. Jokic. Brown tees it up. Jokic could not claim it.
Boy, good fight. That battle over the top of Jokic for that rebound.
SGA putting people on skates. They find the open man. He's a dangerous one, but he couldn't hit that time. Third, OKC by 5. They've led by as many as 12. Denver led by 13 in the opening quarter. Third of 4 meetings between these two heavyweights in the Western Conference. Hardaway off the screen. He'll pull up. Long rebound. Tracked down 6 boards, 8 assists for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They are doubling him every time here.
Joe will pull Gordon out. Now it's SGA.
Watch how much space Dort is playing with.
Good hands.
And Hardaway hit the deck, couldn't get to it. 3 to shoot. Dort's going to have to hoist one from way downtown.
Back-to-back for Denver. Sound defense.
Gordon will try. And he doesn't get the roll.
Those are the ones you can probably get any time, but see if we can get a good one first.
Wallace in and out. Gordon in transition. Out of control again. Right to.
Or as Adelman's not liking the offense he's seeing out the gate.
Wallace bounce. SGA going to work on Christian Brown. Fend off. Gilgeous-Alexander. Perfect defense by.
It's good defense, and that's a tough shot.
Gordon shovel. Jokic is fouled.
See right
The insane offensive production of the opening quarter. Jokic up to 12, 7 and team. It starts with limiting Jokic and limiting his options more than anything. You can't let him sit down, look at them on a prefix menu. They've done that so far tonight. And Jokic with 13, 7 and 6, but it's a 7-0 Denver run to get it back within a possession. And Seasson Wallace. Tough one doesn't go. Spencer Jones in the game. Couldn't tie the game. Rebound Brown. Second chance Denver. It's Hardaway. We're tied.
Man, and he caught that again high, kept it high. That's a high-level shot. Let's start inside. They have no shot blocking. They cannot keep us out the paint, and they have no contesting at the rim.
The steal. Brown steps in the passing lane. Race to the rim. Brown, no. Jones, yes. Denver leads on a 12-0 run.
Christian Brown might not get rewarded for the points on that, but a great job by just attacking.
Some self-inflicted wounds here from OKC. You give up an offensive rebound to Christian Brown, and then you turn the ball over.
Wiggins out there for Mark Daigneault. Now Isaiah Joe back on that floor. Drive, dish, Wiggins underneath.
And that right there is why it's tough, Robbie. He has a lead in Dort. You can't just leave him open like you do Dort.
And just a wise decision to drive the closeout, put that pressure all on Denver's defense.
Jokic, too strong.
That was too easy right there.
15 now for the 3-time MVP. Here's the reigning MVP with a bucket.
Man, literally whatever he's wanted out here.
He's got 19, 1 point away from a 126th consecutive 20-point game. Jokic is fouled on the catch by Williams. 5.5 to play in the third. Murray off a series of screens. Floats one up and in.
That snake pick and roll, Austin, is
great patience, wrong leg.
Going to work. Gilgeous-Alexander got it back, and a jump ball is called.
They did a better job creating a wall. Shea seemed like the first half was getting wherever he wanted. This half, he's definitely seen a little bit more bodies.
On the shot clock. Short roll. It's Wallace to push it home.
And I know he made that, Robbie, but you can live with that. That's a tough push shot.
Murray off the Jokic screen. In a crowd. Trying to get it back to his big man and does. With the guard Wallace on him. Converge, long strides. Jokic takes it home.
Man, strong drive from the big fella there. Putting his shoulder in his hander.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Hook it. Williams tries it and hits again.
That's incredible feel right there. It's back for Jalen Williams, who stays hot.
Jones on the bounce and finish. SGA has his 10th assist by the way.
This game is ramped up here. You can see the intensity.
Nice pass and Wallace with the finish.
Well, if they're going to double SGA, OKC has got to find a way to punish the Nuggets.
Jokic gets it back from Jones.
Now two-man game.
It's Murray on the snake. Lob it back to his big man. 8 to shoot. Jokic, shimmy, shake, floated up and in.
My goodness.
19, 8, and
here his bench, but they're over here saying he's got the Midas touch.
Gilgeous-Alexander 3.
Much for the past couple of minutes.
Jokic has 10 points in this third quarter. Looking for more. Denver by 1. Jokic 3.
We wanted that one, didn't he?
Yeah, still 1 point away from another 20-point game. He'll drive, lost the footing, kept the ball. And the timeout is called by Oklahoma City. 3:07 to play in the third. Fourth quarter, Jokic ripped off his warm-up. He's back out there. And before the game, Art Dagnall told us these games are really the few over the course of the regular season as Bruce Brown drains the three to what the playoffs are going to be like in a couple of weeks. Obviously, the 7-game series last year with this team. And David Adelman said in that series, he felt like both teams exhausted every possible option over the course of 7 games. It required every tweak, every adjustment, any thought imaginable to come away with it. They hurry. Murray will drive, and a lot of contact. It'll be out of bounds. Staying here.
Austin, that was really good defense by Aaron Gordon to stay down there and understand that
for this season. Here's Murray on the fend-off. Nice dive inside. Brown had it stripped. Tracked down. Williams forced towards the sideline. The tightrope and the slam. Timeout, Den.
P-list with that. They do a good job staggering these minutes with AG and Jamal. They're going to have to be that weight.
Dort went flying off the screen. Now Brown got fouled from behind. It was Dort recovering defensively.
Savvy play by Brown, knowing Dort was going to be rushing to get back in front, taking that momentum against him.
And then you get to that pull-up jumper.
First one off from Brown. We take a look at followed by Rockets at Nuggets. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. We also have Clippers Knicks following this on
game. A.J. Mitchell's been able to be the anchor.
Got off to that ridiculous start in the first half. Can he find that rhythm again?
Man,
just can't finish that time.
Everything but. I mean, how about the blow by there?
Brown, trailer, Johnson, right through Joe. Dort steps up on Brown. Open man is Spencer Jones. Long rebound, tapped by Brown into the hands of Murray. Advantage if they hurry. Now they'll slow it down with 10. Murray drives. Murray snakes to the rim for 2.
Great decel.
Gordon back to Brown in transition. A lot of contact. They're going to call it a clean strip. Loose ball went to Jones. Now out to Murray. Extra for Johnson. On target on the 3.
And there he is, wondering how Cam Johnson can help this team. Timely shot making piece for the Suns team that made that finals run. And here he is making big threes.
Transition defensively. Too much gambling, have to build a wall, and no surprise to see SGA and Jalen Williams guys
showing his return action from injury. That was no gamble. That was a layup. 102-100 to the outside. Extra. It's Johnson again. Can't hit this time. And SGA got a chance to tie or take the lead for Oklahoma City. Mitchell dancing, driving. Oh, he got him on his heels, and he draws the contact.
But for missing so much time, he has just gotten by.
Robbie, just the way they've relied on him.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like he's come back, and it's as if he's been the 2 option. Just their best player, Shea, and just all the way down the line. But this young man right here, A.J. Mitchell, making his prayer max before they probably get Timmy up. There he is. Timmy getting that shooting.
Around the horn. Dort puts it on the deck. He'll pull.
That's not his shot.
That's exactly what Denver wants.
All even at 102. Johnson off the screen. Johnson, finger roll, no. Christian Brown with a follow.
That's what he's there for.
All the did with these 2 teams. 7 to shoot. Kick it out. It's Williams.
Well, he got fouled. Yeah, man. And 3s that he's had tonight. But if you're Tim Hardaway Jr., you just some big scoring performances.
He went 30 with 11 rebounds in that game. He also made.
I mean, he's just been a huge impactful player. He's done it not only just from making 3s, but getting rebounds, defensive plays, pushing up. Talked about it, Robbie, just how deep this bench is. 1 guy goes out, 2 guys go out, 3 step up.
They can't give them the lead. It has been missed due to injury, and everybody has stepped up when their number's been called. That includes Jalen Williams now checking Jokic on this end. On the back down, the 3-time MVP right to work. Over the top, no. Got the tip to the back out. Hardaway, right back to Jokic. So they left him initially. Now Johnson with a pump and drive. Johnson with a hang, and he's fouled.
Well, you look at this roster.
He's had a good little rest here on the bench.
Johnson now up to 6 points and 3 rebounds.
Look at the attention Shea gets. I mean, look at them. They're just hanging out. They're almost guarding him with 2 players.
Yes, they are.
Joe drives. Bounce. Williams 3. He's there.
What a find by Isaiah Joe to get the penetration. Conscious tonight from 3.
Career high 7 made threes to give him a 2-point lead. Johnson shovel. Jones blocked. SGA got him, but Jones stuck with the play.
Absolutely. Way to stick with it.
He doesn't care. He wants to go to work. Finds Williams. Patience for 2. By 2, out of the timeout. The bounce to Jokic. Back down on Williams. Jokic over the top for 2 to tie it.
Take that with you.
Hey, Austin, how about the way he knocked him right out of the way?
23, 12, and 12 for the Joker. Under 5 to play. SGA again. Perfect defense. Doesn't matter. The bank is open. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 13 assists for the reigning MVP. It's McCain. He buries it. Murray through the contact. And a blocking foul is called.
Denver's missing some key guys, too. Peyton Watson has been an offensive force for this team this year. They're missing a lot of points off the board with him out. He's a talent.
Missing the defense that Watson provides as well.
Yeah,
two-way
player.
Play. Isaiah Joe. Step away. Book it.
Jokic is there on the head. Create space and drill it from 15.
Murray back to Jokic. 10 to shoot. Off the screen. Murray against McCain. 7 on the clock. Double comes. Murray, tough one.
Boy, what defense there. Jared McCain locking.
3 minutes to play. OKC looking to extend. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's blocked by Brown, but a foul.
And I don't...
At the strike.
These are big points. They don't...
Names in the NBA as SGA goes 29 points and 14 assists. Murray sneaks inside for 2.
You're Lou Dort.
The late no look. I mean, he looked to have the wherewithal where the basket is. Impressive, Jamal.
Boy, and Lou Dort is going under that to take the drive away, but he goes under and just gets scorched off the dribble.
SGA, 3-ball. Rebound goes to Jokic. Gordon on the outside. He's got the size advantage on McCain. Bully ball to the rim. SGA on the help. The MVP getting it done on both ends. McCain, he sticks it.
He's a dead on base. He's going to make you pay.
How about the play, though, by Jalen Williams to catch that, handle it, and make it for the next guy?
Gordon's 3. No. Jokic got a hand on it. A.J. Mitchell back on the floor for the Thunder. Step away. Murray finds the hot shooter. And it's Hardaway. Finds the bump.
Big 3 by Timmy.
That is a season-high 8th made 3 for THJ.
You don't have time to trade baskets. They need a string of stops here.
Mitchell right to the rack, and he fakes it home.
He has beat everyone. They cannot contain A.J. Mitchell.
1:15 to play. Jokic goes down. He took a shot to the face, and a late whistle came. It'll be free throws for Nikola Jokic, who's points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists for Jokic.
Well, Noah, you also wonder.
Looking to get it back to Jokic, he does. Jokic fires it up. He knocks it down.
Wow. And just like that, a one-possession game. Just don't want to give up a 3 here. This is where they're going to give it to that guy. Look at Nikola. Look at Nikola.
They're just going to bring it over here and make somebody else beat him.
It's Joe. No. Rebound.
Don't need a 3.
Murray hopping into some rhythm. 37 seconds left. Can they get a 2-for-1? It's Jokic on the attack, on the spin, and the score with 31 point
attacks.
SGA, stop, pop, splash! He is a killer!
Man, oh man.
In for Murray. 11 seconds left.
It's already taken a lot of time.
It's Jokic from the outside. He puts it down.
That's a basket,
and the
too.
Foul. A chance for 4 in the tie.
Wow. I think they called it on Jamal, but it was after the 3. It was after the shot. Free throws recently in a game like this year. It's a big free throw for him.
He's got it.
Net.
timeout, OKC all even with 5. SGA step back 3. He's got it! 2.7 left. OKC by 3. Gordon the heave. No! And on a night that he ties Wilt Chamberlain, SGA's greatest hit star continues. OKC wins.
Good game, man. Good game. Great game. Great game, guys.